Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Sydney Gun, filming out of Gadigal and Darug country. Now I'm gonna give you a small tour of the garden this week. At this point we're in February and generally the flowers are doing better than the vegetables, or the tomatoes at least. We have these French marigolds that are doing really well. Intermingling with weeds. I just have a serious weed problem. This is a crackerjack, I think. This bloom is quite large. More French marigolds. So the problem is that the house is rather high, so there's a lot of wind, and the wind's bringing in seeds of all kinds. So I get all sorts of weeds happening. But there are still some tomatoes. Hopefully the weather will be good this week. There'll be some sun, inshallah, so they can actually develop and ripen. More French marigolds. This is another crackerjack marigold, and there are no blooms yet. Here are the corns, and I can report that the cobs have started developing. So it's actually the beginning of a corn cob here. That's like right at the beginning, I guess, of its growth cycle. But down here, this one is more developed and you get this hairy stuff happening. So the color of the hairy bit here is yellow or pink, and this one is even further along. So I think when this dries out and turns brown, that's when it'll be ready to harvest. There's some more here. Whoops. Some more here. And this one has three. It seems like three developing, so that's one here. This one, that one, and this one is really young-ish. The seed packet says that each plant will grow 3 cobs only. So it's pretty good. This is the messy gem pea plant, or shelling pea, and we have some pods happening. The others just haven't been doing as well, and the weeds are taking over. I can't see any of them actually. But I am growing some more, so I'll be putting them in the garden soon and trying to manually wrap them around these stakes, because they tend to do a lot better when they're supported. Lots of weeds, or tomatoes. And I have taken out the sunflowers because I took all the flower heads off, and I'm just waiting for them to dry out to harvest the seeds. And I found a small sunflower here, so I left this one. But I put in this succulent here, and this blue petunia. And behind the zinnias I have 4 Coleus plants, so it's in a shaded area. Hopefully these will withstand the winter. We don't really get much frost in Sydney, so hopefully it should be okay. And here are the lovely zinnias. I've been doing some deadheading. But yeah, this is like the gift that keeps on giving, really. And I do have some larger zinnias finally, so just going to show you what it looks like against my hand. Let me If you go back here, this one's significantly larger, and this is my favorite flower. The color is really pretty. And around the back here, this one's actually double flowered now. So all of these zinnias start out, once they open, as single flowered or single layered like this, but once they've opened they'll continue to develop and will become double flowered. This one's really beautiful as well. It's a hot pink. And there's some really cute ones down below here. Oops. This one. This one. This one. Really cute. And I have more zinnias here. I'm really fond of this white flower. It's a really special color. And these are bigger ones as well. And I just want to show the front yard and what it's looking like with the beautiful sunflowers almost all open up. So I did some weeding today of the front flower patch, and I finally got around to planting the ground covers that I got last week. I just got really busy, so they're not in the best shape anymore because they outgrew their pots and they're just not extremely happy. But inshallah they should be alright in a few days once they've settled into the new spots. Yeah, that one's not doing well. This is another zinnia that I put in here. It's got blooms, but they're not open yet. Nice rose. This was here when we got to the property. And another ground cover. And finally, another baby's breath plant. Yeah. Just want to zoom in on some of these beautiful sunflowers. Here we've got a busy bee. Funnily enough, for some reason I thought that bees don't come onto sunflowers. I don't know why that is, but nothing has attracted the bees more than the sunflowers. So yes, it's definitely been a learning curve this year, and there will be lots of sunflower seeds to harvest. This one's really much taller than me, and again, there's a few worker bees. Yeah, so that's it for this week. I hope you have a good week ahead, and I'll see you next time.